Hello everyone, this is Michelle from Michelle's Craft Cottage, but tonight I am from Creative Crafters Challenge. We do this once a month, the third Wednesday of the month, and we challenge each other to make a card. We take one specific thing, like maybe a fun fold or a certain stamp set or a certain DSP, and we challenge each other to make a card, and then we put a post up after we're done, and you get to vote on the one you like the best. So this month we chose to use oh, excuse me, we chose to use the Scenic Coast paper. Okay, and so all four of us are making our card with that DSP. And that would be Maureen Powell, Sharon Cummings Verity, Nancy White Dodge, and myself. So if you want to watch each of us, you can watch us create the card, but then watch for the post so that you can vote on which one you like the best. And whoever gets picked gets to wear a crown. And I haven't had a crown yet, so I'm hoping soon I will get one. So here is my paper. I wanted to do a eclipse card, but I couldn't think of a word. I don't know if you all know what an eclipse card is, but you put down a base and then you use letters. Like at Christmas time, you might use joy, you might use Noel or something like that. And you cut out the word and then you put it on top with dimensionals. But I couldn't think of a word to go with this, so I decided to do it this way instead. So I've got my card here. I'm using the Secret C. And I'm using a piece of that paper because that was the requirements. And then I'm going to lay the first layer down flat. And let's see if I can get this straight. So after all three of us are done, you're going to see a post that you can that you'll see on each one of our pages, and all you have to do is write the word vote, and then we count up to see who got the most votes, and that person next month gets to wear the crown. So if you look at everybody's video this week, you'll get to see who won it last month. Okay, because they'll be wearing a crown. That's how you know. Okay, this is giving me a hard time today. I only left a little bit of space because I didn't want too much black around the edge. And if you've ever watched me, this is the way I do it, because once I got glue on it, I never seem to have enough time to get it where I want it. So I do it this way. I'd rather fuss with it before. And then, see if I can do this without getting full of glue. Okay. So if you're here tonight, please say hello. I did it the right way, right? Yes. Okay. So this first one goes down flat. Move my card over so you can see. Okay. There's the first layer. That's pretty good. Okay, then the next layer, this frame here, and I use the branching out dies for this. Now the second one is going to go up. And I need my small dimensionals because the frame is just a little bigger, just a hair smaller than the larger dimensionals. This paper is stunning, and everybody, we already, because we set up the voting thing, so I've seen everybody's. Oh, I'll tell you, they are gorgeous cards, all 4 of them. Oh, I don't know how anybody could pick because they're just so pretty. And really, the paper is what does it. It's not necessarily how we use the paper sometimes. Sometimes it is the paper that's the star on these cards. Okay, so now I'm going to take just the top ones off. And make sure I lay it exactly where it needs to go. I think that's good. Now I can take the rest of them off. So if you were here, please let me know you're here so I can say hello. And if you wouldn't mind sharing this after you've watched it, I would appreciate it. Sometimes these things can be so difficult. Hi, Jeanne. Very pretty, thank you. Wait till you see it done. Thank you for coming, Jeanne. Okay. There. Okay, that's the next one. Now the third one goes back down again. I glue it right straight down. So let me get some glue on there. Oops. The only tricky part of this is getting them really straight, next to each other like that. Otherwise, it's a gorgeous card. Okay, so I'm going to go in like this. Look that I'm left to right, good. And then top to bottom, good. So you don't see any black. Oh, I did that one well. I still haven't got this DSP, but it's very tempting. Oh, this DSP is just so amazing. Can you see the shininess? Oh, it'll make any card look gorgeous. So I'm going to use my big ones for this one. Excuse me for going in front here. And I'm going to use the rest of these up. I've been sitting on them here. That way I can get rid of this. Okay, now one of the secrets to this is making sure you have enough dimensionals so that they stand up nicely. Because if you don't, it's going to dip and it won't have the same effect. So it's important to get enough dimensionals on it. And then I'll need one more, actually 2 more, to hold up that middle. Okay. So like I was saying before, I really wanted to do an eclipse card, but I couldn't think of a word to do in the middle. I thought C might be a good one, and then I don't know, I just couldn't decide, so I decided to do the paper itself, do an eclipse with that. Okay, now you're going to put the middle one in, trying to be very careful that you get it exactly where you need it to be. Wow, this one went better than my original one. Okay, so that's what you get. You get the up and down there. Okay, so I decided to do a saying, which I didn't want to do something this big, but I love this saying. So I decided to do it, I got it done ahead of time because I wanted to silver emboss it. So I didn't want to do that on live. So, and I really didn't want a saying this big, but I just love this saying. So I'm going to put some glue here and up there, and I think a little bit here. And I want it down and a little bit from the edge. I need some more there. There. I messed up the little spot there, but okay. And then I decided to put a boat in the middle here on dimensionals, floating out at the sea, which I thought went quite well with wherever this note finds you. Floating out there somewhere. So I think I'll put that around here. Yep. And then we got the birds. So I'm going to put one up in this corner. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to put him over here. Okay, and then this little one, I have the hardest time figuring out where he's supposed to go, which way he was supposed to go. But then I looked at the dies and I said, oh, I can see it now. Once it's been cut out, you can't tell which way he's supposed to be going. I'm going to stick him up here. Okay. And then on the inside, I cut out one of those, the same as these here. I told you what they were. I forget what they are now. Branching out dies, which I thought would be nice to carry into the card. Now let me stamp it first, in case I mess up. So the other half of that saying is, wherever this note finds you, ... I hope it finds you happy. Which I think that is such a nice sentiment. Now let's see if I can get this straight. made a couple extra birds, so I thought, excuse me, I thought I'd put a couple inside here. It's always hard to tell the front from the back. Oops. Not a screenshot, huh? And then the one that I couldn't ever figure out which way he goes, I'm going to put at the top. There. It's pretty straight. That's not bad for me. Of course, I got glue on there, and I don't know where my eraser is. Well, I'll get that after. Okay, so let's put this in here. Jeanne, you're the only one who came tonight. Guess everybody else is busy or forgot about this. Okay. There you go. So, wherever this note finds you, I hope it finds you happy. Very pretty. Very nice. I like it. So I hope I didn't put any embellishments on it because I thought the paper and the birds, I thought it all did it, did what I needed it to do. And of course, there's 3 birds, so that's like putting 3 dimensionals. And I just really couldn't find any embellishments that I thought would look nice on here. So I left it without embellishments. Okay? Thank you for coming, Jeanne. I really appreciate it. I hope you like my card. And then after the videos, we're going to put up the, look at how that sparkles with that water. We're going to put up the banner so you can vote for whichever one you would like. So thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, I like the greetings in this one too. Yep, I think they're very, very nice. They did it. They knocked it out of the park on this one, I think. Okay, thank you very much. Make sure you go and vote. And I appreciate you coming. Bye-bye.